Hello, welcome to the Managing Drought in the Southern Plains webinar series. This series is sponsored by the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program in association with NOAA and the National Integrated Drought Information System and National Drought Mitigation Center. We do extended briefings on some topics of interest from time to time, so please go to our website and join up with us if you like. So what's been going on in this last week? Well, it's pretty much the same old story. Once again, extreme to exceptional drought covers most of the plains from South Dakota into Oklahoma. We've seen a little drought creeping back into Louisiana now and a resurgence along the East Coast. And looking ahead, there's few prospects for a substantial change to this pattern through February. In the national map, you can see all that big blotch of red across the middle of the country looks pretty much as it has been. A little bit more expansion of the D3 extreme drought in Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma into Arkansas and North Texas as well. And you can see that spot in Georgia that's kind of now extending along the East Coast a little bit with more drought up into Virginia and North Carolina. As we look at our region, you can see that the worst drought is still in the northern parts, although it's been coming back into Texas, and now there's a little bit coming into western Louisiana along the Texas Gulf Coast. Further up north, again, that pattern really isn't much changed over the last really 3 months. The area of exceptional drought has been pretty much steady, and a little bit of relief they've been getting in North Dakota and on over into Minnesota, especially with the recent snowfall. Looking at the rainfall patterns, there was some rainfall across the Mississippi Valley last week, probably not enough to help the barges though. In our region, really no rain, and then beyond the last 7 days, you can see that it fades away quickly as there's a whole lot of red on those maps. Stream flow shows that pattern with the exceptional low flows from Kansas southward into Texas, and then across the southeast, that expanding drought up into Virginia and North Carolina showing up as well. Looking at the 5-day outlook, really no hope for relief here. Looks very dry. Temperatures are expected to warm again. We've had this brief cold shot here this couple of days, but it looks like temperatures are going to bounce right back up again with this warm, dry air mass that's been in place. And when we look at even beyond that into next week, looks like chances for a white Christmas are fading quickly as we have warm, dry air expected through Christmas Eve across this area. There's some storm tracks across the western United States and then on up along the Canadian border, kind of going around our area. When we look on to the 3-month outlook, still that warm pattern is apparent going on all the way through February. This does not mean that we won't get periodic shots of cold air, but generally warm and a little bit of precipitation. Best chances are a little bit to the east of us, but not a strong signal because El Nino is faded. And this shows up in the drought forecast as we basically expect the area that is currently in drought to remain that way, maybe a little bit of improvement on the fringes of it. They're expecting that the winter could bring some relief back to the east where that drought has been expanding. So let's hope that it doesn't expand beyond where it is. We invite you to look at these resources on a number of these websites. southernclimate.org is where these videos are posted, as well as where you can sign up to get information for our full webinar series, as well as our extreme events webinar series. Even though it's winter and not much is happening, please let us know if you do see drought impacts. Contact us or your state climatologist. We appreciate your involvement with these and wish you have a good day. Thank you.